Now, every year thousands of people buy pets and then realise they can't look after them. This week's video diary follows staff and volunteers who look after unwanted rabbits at the largest rabbit rescue centre in the country.
Hi, I'm Myra Van Gard and I run the CottonTails Rabbit and Guinea Pig Rescue based in Westbury in Wiltshire. We take in loads and loads, I'm afraid, of unwanted rabbits, mainly domestic rabbits. We do take the odd half-wild one, which does cause us a few problems, but around about 400 animals a year, I suppose, including the guinea pigs, which is rather a lot. We find good homes for them, neuter them, vaccinate them, match them into pairs, which is really important, and then wait for somebody nice to come along and adopt them. The two at the top, sadly unwanted pets, just as simple as that. Bought for children, children got bored, in they came. It's very important with rabbits, as well as having companionship, is to have a stimulating environment. They do need items like toys, as you can see there, telephone directories, cardboard rolls, even soft toys. They're very curious, lively creatures. We've just had another rabbit handed in. The owner felt they didn't want to be on camera, which is fair enough. It's a bit awkward, I suppose, them actually moving on a pet as opposed to taking one on. But I'm going to have a look and see what we have. And we've got a little Dutch female. I'm thinking she's got a dewlap at the front, so it probably is a female. Way. A little bit tense, this one. A bit like a coiled spring, actually. You all right? Let's just see what you are. Yes, it is a female. Let's have a look at your teeth. But at the moment seems all right. She's a little bit fat. That's one of the commonest problems we have with rabbits, is actually being overfed. And just like any creature, if you overfeed, you get problems. And with this one, we're going to we'll get her neutered, and then we're going to match her up with a neutered male, and hopefully they'll be happy ever after and find a good home. All right then, let's see how you get on. In most cases of match-up, they will ignore each other to start with, because it's normally done on neutral territory. Having said that, the male, the black lop here, is a young virile chap, although he's been neutered, is still full of the joys of spring, and is going to probably try and do what comes naturally. They seem to like each other. Yes, they're getting to know each other rather well. We had a little orange and white Dutch female come in, and she'd been running wild, and unfortunately she'd been mated by a wild rabbit, and we've got the produce here waiting for vaccination. I'm just going to make up some myxomatosis vaccine, which is routine. The mixie jab's a nasty jab to do. You've got to do it in two parts. One part's just under the first level of skin, and you make a little bubble, like that, which stings, sorry. And then the rest has to go in subcutaneous. Way! You felt that, didn't you? You felt that. Way. There you go. There you go. Most rabbits are bought, of course, in the spring and at Easter time, and by winter time they're not wanted. And sadly, some people, instead of making efforts to try and find new homes, they just literally take them out and they dump them. It's not right to do that. They won't survive. Sometimes even if they're dumped because they've got teeth problems, of course they will then breed with the wild rabbits, and then you introduce the bad teeth problems into the wild population.
What can I do to make you love me?
There's over 30,000 rabbits a year dumped into rescue centres that we know of. I mean, that's probably the tip of the iceberg. I dread to think how many are just abandoned. Well, this is the end of my video diary, and I hope you've enjoyed your visit to CottonTails today. If you are going to take on rabbits, then do bear in mind they're a lot of hard work, but do go to a rescue centre, because there's lots of bunnies out there that need your help. Thanks.
The biggest rabbit rescue centre in the country. This week's video diary.